They called him arrogant. They laughed at his vision. They tried to hold him back, but Kanye West didn't apologize. He reshaped the rules. This is the story of Kanye Omari West, a producer turned rapper, a fashion designer, a billionaire entrepreneur, and one of the most polarizing and genius figures of our time. Born June 8, 1977 in Atlanta, Kanye moved to Chicago with his mother Donda after his parents divorced. Raised on the South Side, he was introverted, creative, and deeply supported by Donda, an English professor who encouraged him to write and dream big. As a child, he was bullied relentlessly, once badly beaten by classmates, requiring hospitalization. Music became his refuge. At age 12, he wrote and sold a video game. By teenage years, he was sampling beats in his basement. The fire of ambition was already burning. In college, Kanye dropped out of Chicago State University to focus on music production, believing in his vision more than a degree. He produced tracks for Jay-Z, notably on the Blueprint 2001, and others earning respect. But labels refused to take him seriously as a rapper. He begged record labels to let him rap, only to be pigeonholed as a producer. Rockefeller eventually took him, but only kept him to prevent losing his beats. Kanye's response? He wired his jaw and recorded Through the Wire, literally rapping after a near-fatal car crash with his jaw wired shut. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. His debut album, The College Dropout, 2004, was a sensation, breaking norms in hip-hop with faith, personal storytelling, and soulful production. He won multiple Grammys and declared his voice could not be silenced. Albums like Late Registration, 2005, Graduation, 2007, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, 2010, Jesus, 2013, made Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Albums list and cemented his reputation as a musical visionary. He pushed boundaries, combining genres, defying expectations, and turning faith, fashion, politics, and emotion into art. He became one of the most awarded artists in history. With 24 Grammys and over 160 million records sold, Kanye's ambition extended beyond music. In 2013, he launched Yeezy in partnership with Adidas. Previously rejected by Nike over royalties, Adidas gave him full creative control and royalties. Yeezy grew from $15 million to $1.3 billion annual sales by 2019, generating nearly $191 million in royalty revenue alone. In 2012, he named his creative design company Donda, honoring his late mother and seeking to build products, experiences, and education platforms inspired by her vision. Quoting Kanye, "I wanted to build something like Steve Jobs, but for culture and creativity." Truly, Yeezy and Donda reflected that ambition. The death of his mother Donda in 2007 deeply affected him. Her loss shaped albums like 808 and Heartbreak, 2008, expressing grief and vulnerability. Despite controversy, on-stage outbursts, canceled shows, bipolar diagnosis, Kanye kept creating. The Netflix docuseries Genius chronicled his journey from 1995 to superstardom, emphasizing his mother's support, his ambition, and his personal and public battles. Kanye has been a master of controversy, from interrupting award shows to political statements and public scandals. But even critics admit his ability to craft culture can't be dismissed. He rebranded himself legally as Ye in 2021. His influence spans music, fashion, tech, and culture. He's viewed through dual lenses, controversial, yet visionary, erratic, yet brilliant. The core lessons from Kanye's journey: dream bigger than your beginnings, persist through rejection, reinvent yourself, use pain as creative fuel. He once said, "Believe in your undiscovered talent. Don't let others define your vision." His life proves that creativity can reshape industries if you refuse to conform. Kanye West's story is not a blueprint. It's proof that one person's vision can disrupt music, fashion, and culture. He transformed pain into art, rejection into revolution. So if you're quieted, mocked, or told you don't belong, remember every iconic voice was once an underdog. Your journey is your message. What will you create? Keep dreaming, keep building, keep rising.